as we saw last inning in this spacious park, a double down the line or something into the alley could score Jacobson from first to tie the game.
That also makes a nice big hole in the 5-6 hole.
Mara didn't care for strike one. He really didn't like strike two.
Both with the fastball and the breaking ball. A little bit of a generous zone there by home plate umpire John Bennett. When you're an All-American closer and you keep throwing strike after strike, you're going to get those borderline calls, and at least one of those two went his way.
Even though Sherfy got the strike, I don't think he liked something of his mechanics. He went behind the mound, kind of pantomimed a delivery, stretched out a bit before he climbed back up on that hill. And there you see that back line. If it was chalk, you could obliterate that line 9 innings in and maybe sneak back a couple of extra inches. Can't do so here. Chapter bounce to second. Payne will get one. They'll take the sure out and the lead runner, and there's 2 gone in the 9th inning.
So here's fundamental play. You don't try to rush. You don't try to do something spectacular. You just guarantee that you get that lead runner. Not trying for the tag and a miraculous double play. Make sure you get the lead runner. 2 more singles is what it would take to plate a run.
Pretty good home field advantage here in Eugene. Everybody up on their feet. Jimmy Sherfy and the Ducks 1 out away from winning the first game of this regional. A pinch runner for Coach Schrag in South Dakota State. Zach DePola, come on and run. And he does represent the tying run. Ducks have had 2 hits in this game, and it might be good enough to win by a run. Mashpitz, though, is an RBI today, and he swings and misses on the first one from Sherfy. And the Jackrabbits are down to their final out. Now they're down to their final strike. The formula for success in winning games for the Ducks is to grind out some runs, some way, somehow, if at all possible, with Ryan Healy at the plate. Get good starting pitching, and then with the lead late, turn it over to Jimmy Sherfy. He's walked a man here in the 9th, trying to finish off Mashpitz and the Jackrabbits. The 2-strike pitch, way outside, knocked down by Graham, and that will mean an advance. Capola with a heads-up base running play. That ball did not really get away from Graham, but a good read to get that extra 90 feet and now be in scoring position.
What an aggressive read on ball and dirt by Zach Capola. Now just a little bloop single, a C9 grounder. We got a tie ball game.
Sherfy's 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball was upstairs, and the Jackrabbits live on here in the 9th. It was a 3-2 score in game 1 in 11 innings, won by Rice. A 3-2 score here in game 2. Oregon trying to hold serve and defeat the 4th-seeded Jackrabbits from South Dakota State. Mashpitz waits. Ground ball to Altabelli. The senior shortstop makes the play and ends the game, and the Ducks have defeated the Jackrabbits by a score of 3-2. Celebrations, handshakes, and high fives for Oregon. 2 runs in the 8th. Good enough for the 3-2 win. And then, Randy, it is the closer, Jimmy Sherfy, who found a way to save.
He sure did. They put the game in the hands of their All-American closer. He shut the door.
Here you see the brackets. Rice advances with the 3-2 win. So does Oregon. Those 2 teams will meet tomorrow in our second game, the elimination. The early game will feature these Jackrabbits with the quick turnaround against San Francisco, the 3-seeded Dons. So for Randy Flores, I'm Brett Dolan saying good night from Eugene, Oregon. Once again, our final score, the Ducks knock off the Jackrabbits 3-2. And this has been a presentation of ESPN.